Hello guys, welcome back to video number 25, which is covering bot number 25. So this bot is also a put call like the last three, so you can check the last three and gauge which one you are going to work best with. So let's upload it and then see. Binary bots. So like I said, if you are watching this video past this time, you shall have upgraded to this site. And if you checked my last video, which is video number 24, bot number 24, this bot had not made any loss, but now it has made a loss somewhere. It has lost 11 positions out of 77. So I'll just preview it and then you can compare with your results also. So this is bot number 24. It had not made loss by the time I was finishing the other video. So now it has made some few losses here and there. Out of 66, it has made 66 win, 11 losses. So you can see with the $10 stake, you check the bot and see how it performed. So I'm not going to repeat that one here. So let me just actually stop it, reset it, and then load bot number 25 here too. So like I said, by the time you're watching this video, if it is past that time, just upload the bot number 25, the one we are dealing with. So the owner of this bot, I think, scammed me $320 also, when I was still naive and stupid. It's okay, it's the nature of the business. So I was scammed there and I lost money. Again, I went ahead and lost money when he convinced me to trade for me. He was very legit, and for that reason, that's the price I paid. I paid the price of being stupid, which is okay. And that is why I decided to learn everything on my own, including how to make these bots. It was a motivation to learn to make bots myself. So that is why I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable sharing these bots here. So we are in bot number 25. Currently the person has changed the name of this bot several times because they keep making new versions of it. So let's wait as it is loading. My network is very slow. I'll show you the stress test results here. So let's load the bot and run it. As you can see, yeah, the owner of these three bots, this one is the guy who scammed me thoroughly. So scamming, I was sending money willingly, of course. Only later on you realize that it is obtaining money through false pretense. Back then in 2022, I lost $320, and then I added another $500. That is the amount of money this guy took from me. He even changed his name in YouTube. If you check these bots, they are not there in YouTube. They have been changed. As you can see, this is Pro 7, so you'll get Pro 8 or something. As you can see, this bank or something version 2.2. So currently I don't know if it is in version 3 point something or 5 or 10. I was last scammed in 2022. As you can see, the bot here, this was in 2022 that I was getting cooked. So it's okay. It motivated me to learn forex and do the right thing. So I'm sharing these bots here. These ones are the most expensive bots I've ever acquired. So I'm sharing them here so that you can go and test them and know that the boy is just changing name and making sure that what is important is that your money goes away. So that is bot number 25 we are running. It is bot number 25 we are running. So you see it's a put bot. You can change anything you want to change here, like stop loss etc. So nothing serious to change again. So let's run the bot. Is it this one? Let me make sure that it's this one. Check and make sure that it is that one. No guys, it is not that bot. It is not that. I'm getting carried away. It's bot number 25, I guess. At 25, this should be the bot I'm running. It's the bot. I know currently people who are buying it, it's showing maybe another name for another scamming option. So it is checking on the trend, but they are not the same. This one I'm showing you is not the same as the other one. So I don't know if I picked the right one or not. They are not the same. It's running on volatility 25 and this is running on volatility 10. They are not the same. So this data is not the one we want. I thought it is the one we want, but seems I uploaded a wrong bot. So instead we have to start afresh and get bot number 25. Bot number 25. It's a very heavy bot. Yeah, that is the bot we should be stress testing. I hope it is working well. Started spitting losses. Let's wait and see. So I don't know, there could be network issues, but what is important is that I want you to take the bot and run it yourself. It's free of charge. I paid that amount for you, so don't worry. Take the bot and run, and don't be stupid like I was, paying people money and getting scammed. Is a certain Kenya living in Dubai and making transactions using Kenyan number. I think I'll get screenshots. If I get them, I'll upload them, or I'll do a separate video when I'm done uploading this series, and then see if you can relate or you've been scammed with the same person. So this is where to run the bot when you are watching this video past 31st of August. So far it is making a profit, which is nice. So let me just make some small stories as we are waiting for to explain how the guy scammed me. So I bumped across the person on YouTube, and the person was running a bot called let me show you that bot. And the bot is making massive wins. I think it's going to be bot number 27. Yeah, this one, Cobra 2.0 scalper extreme. The bot was making massive wins. It is just a digit differ bot, nothing special about it. So after that I got interested in the bot, joined this Telegram group, and then I inboxed the person, and the person told me how to get the bot. So I paid for the money, and then he sent me the bot. Meanwhile, in the Telegram group, he was still advertising that if the bot does not make you money, inbox me and join this group. So he had like an Excel sheet of people whom the bot was trading for. So since I knew very well that he is the one that made the bot, so he has the best timings of the bot. Little did I know that this thing is just pure gambling and games. So the person was really advertising those people whom and showing payouts of those people, showing how they got paid based on percentages, which made sense. So in that Excel sheet, he said clearly that the minimum amount you can trade with is $500. So like what I did, I worked for like 1 month, got the money, accumulated all the money from different sources, different side hustles, and sent him. That one had already paid 320 in USD. The amount is in USD. So I paid 320 back then in 2020, 320 USD to Kenya shillings. That is the amount of money I paid. So it was back then, it was over 50,000. No, it was just somewhere like this, yeah, somewhere like this. I can't remember, but I have screenshots. So again, I paid 500. I paid for the bot and I was given successfully, no problem. I was not scammed, and only that the bot was not doing what was being shown. He could make 100 runs without loss, and then I would make 10 runs and there would be loss. So until then, I never understood how the bot is working. Actually, back then I paid around 67,000 to the phone number in 2027, 67,000, so that I can be traded for. So the targeted amount was $600, 6,000. That is the amount of money he promised that the bot is going to give you, and truly the bot was giving that amount of money if you checked the way he was trading it. So I paid knowing very well that I'm going to be paid this one. It was payment in installments until 600,000, and then now you are not now supposed to join you are now removed, or unless you wanted to add more money, and then you could add more money. So I paid that amount of money, and then the second day I asked the progress, nobody was responding. The third day I asked, nobody was responding. The fourth day, I think it was maybe now on Monday or something, fourth time, the person told me like, unfortunately the bot had challenges, and for that reason all the money so are blown. I felt a little bit scammed for a moment. That is when now I came back to my senses and knew that my money had gone. So that was around 90,000, almost 100,000 that I spent, 100,000 Kenya shillings that I spent to fund that boy's lifestyle. So from that point, I decided to know how to make the bots myself, and also know how binary trading works. So it took me almost 6 months before realizing that this bot making process and everything around it is scammy. Because how can I be sending you a bot like this when I know very well that I'm charging you $300, when I know very well that unless you're having over $1,000 to trade with, which you can barely make $10 or $30 depending on your risk aversion, then I sell you this bot, and you will never recover your return on investment easily. You will keep losing more to binary, because binary has stacked all odds against your favor. So the house will always win, even with a 50-50 chance, like this for example. I've not got any nice one. Let me check. one is still running. This one, I don't know whether it's network or something, I'm not sure, but let me just use this one as an example. So if you are placing 0.88 as the profit, as the stake amount, and then you are earning 0.4, it means you are earning the half amount of money you are risking when the chance of put or call is half. When the chance of put or call is half, it can either be call or put, but again the money you are earning is not equivalent to your stake, or is not even close to your stake. I wanted a 0.35 so that I can explain that with that example. So with that it shows that your odds are stacked against your favor. It means you have to make at least three trades whether martingale is involved or not, to be able to recover your money and have some few pocket change left with you. And to me, that one looks a little bit scammy. Unlike forex trading, where you are dealing with the ticks, for example, let me show this. When you are dealing with the ticks, like in this case, you are dealing with the ticks, you are dealing with the real candles, and let's say the way I trade, let me see, there was no break of structure, but there is change of character here. I trade SMC, so I mark this and wait to buy, to sell low and buy high. So this one I couldn't have traded this sell on a daily time frame, but I can check if there were trades here in this line only, if there were trades on this line on 4 hour, and I would just be looking for sells. So let me use this as an example. So I go to 4 hours, and then I scalp. I'm a day trader, and at the same time I'm a scalper. So I'm not a scalper, I'm a day trader, and also sometimes I swing. I get my positions from the swings. So let me give you a good example. So if this was a trend, I would only be looking for sales. Let's say I'm looking for sales, so I would mark positions from here to here. This was a pullback, so I'm waiting for it to pull back to 75% of the move. So let's say I mark from this to this and see if the pullback was 75. So it's closer to 75. So this one is when you can take this one if you feel like FOMO. And then I wait for what is called a scope. So I get a 4 hours single candle order block. So that would be, my stop loss would just be just above this, and then this will the candle that will put me in. Then you can look, if I'm risking $10 here, I'm targeting at least a 1 2. I always look for 1 to 4s. You can see I was able to get 1 to 4. At the same time, there was another trade here. If you check this is one price leg. This is one price leg from this point to this point, because this was not 50% pullback, and that is not a valid pullback in forex market. This is not a valid pullback, so this becomes the entire pullback. So we can call this one an inducement. So this would be an inducement and not a change of character. So I would, like you can see, the pullback now is very close, or there are some rules I've placed. It should not just be 75% pullback. It can be anywhere closer. There's some 10 pips closer. Then I wait for scope. So this first candle, this second candle would confirm that now you're ready to sell. Then again I would sell here and stop loss above this other candle. Stop loss would be above this one. So most probably I would have been stopped out, or I would have, if I gave it room to breathe, you can see there was almost, of course you can't just place it at the above, extreme above, you give it small room to breathe. So if that was the case, then I would have not lost in this trade, and then I would have target break of structures or 75%, since we had something like a break of structure here. So you can get 75% here, then get another trade from here to here, and then this one maybe would have been a break even because it didn't move. There was a break of structure here, so 75% pullback, this would be somewhere here, and you can see I was able to get a nice risk to reward ratio. This is a nice risk to reward ratio. This thing is not doing it justice. I wanted to show you this particular point. Yeah, 5. So it means if I'm risking, like in this case, I'm risking, let's say $20. By the time I'm done here, $20, and you can see the trade move massively. 20 times 5, that will be 125. If I'm risking $100, this would be 500. So this is what is called trade. Now you can see the same concept I've applied here again. We get a break of structure down here, so, and then a pullback. This is not 50%. For that reason, this is not 50% pullback, so it is invalid. So this becomes the whole price leg. So if you're impatient enough, you can wait for a, this is confirmed scope on this candle here, and then you get in again for another sell opportunity, and then you stop loss just above there. Then you target a 1 2. I usually target 1 to 4. In this case it went a 1 to 2, and then change the character somewhere here. So there was a change of character somewhere here, so which is okay. So the market has changed bullish, so I would do the same thing. Like in this case, we didn't have a pullback of 75, but if you look at this, we had a pullback of 75, then a scope formed here, and then it came almost to take you out. But eventually, if you put your stop loss somewhere here, or gave it a breathing room, a small breathing room, this should have been a break-even trade. And then now you wait for total sweep of liquidity. So if those stop losses, after stop losses have been taken, now you can get in again when you get another scope. You got another scope somewhere here, and then you traded it, stop loss just above below here. You can see this went a small take profit, came back. So it came back, but as you can see, this was another break-even trade, and then we get another break of structure upward here. Then you wait for 75% to come here, and then give you scope. This was the scope here. This candle was the scope here for a buy. You can wait for pullback, or you can just take it. If you wait for pullback, you miss the trade, it's okay. Then you can see it moved massively 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Sorry guys, I'm not feeling well anyway. So same way, you can see this is one price leg, it moved like that. Even within this price leg, if I wanted to day trade, just wait for pullback trade, then overall pullback here. You can even take this one. There was a break of structure here, 75% pullback. We get a scope here, you trade, you get your move. Change here, scope here, you get your trade, etc. like that. Break of structure, and then pullback of 75 somewhere here, you get a scope. Maybe you're stopped out, or if you gave it room to breathe, you came out. Now there was a break of structure here to the downward, 75% pullback. You get a scope here, you either stopped out in this candle, or if you gave it room, you scored. But for me, I placed 2 trades in one session, so if I was stopped out here, I would have gotten in here and we would have made profit. You get a break of structure here, 75% pullback here, you get a trade. Break of structure, 75% pullback, you get a trade. Same thing. So easy to trade. Get a break of structure here, 75% pullback, scope, you trade upwards. You get another break of structure, 75%. This one did pull 75, so no trade. This one maybe pull 75 or 50%, no trade. But at least you shall have taken it. So 75%, no trade there. But this was good. there was a break of structure here. There was a break of structure there to the upside. Then you wait to buy low 75%. That is the 75%. You wait for candle to shift bullish. It's called bullish engulfing. Two candles following each other. That is it. You target 1 to 4. So maybe you would have held for like 2 days, 1 to 4. That way. How long did this trade take? If you are holding, but there is opportunities for day trading. I do the same thing day trading, but this took 7 days to reach 1 to 4. So maybe you would have closed somewhere here, or it is. So the least you should close is 1 to 3. 1 to 3 was here. You would have closed somewhere here, somewhere here. Here you would have closed, but you can see there's the trading opportunities here. So that is how I trade forex. So let's check this so that we can finish up on this video. So I can show you how I trade these ones. Like I said, when you are done confirming that indeed this is scammy, this business is scammy, then you can join my Telegram. I'll teach you to trade for free, because you shall have tried the way I tried and I didn't make money. Instead I was scammed. So check how to get the video in the description section, and then I'll see you then.